my sign. I painted that. Mis manos. This door is open. Camera shy?
Mine was like bugs.
Why not?
So was mine for the most part. Huh? So was mine for the most part. Well, what did they should do? I went a lot for it. Apparently you can't get enough.
No.
Of the Peter dance.
Pedro's very entertaining.
Slow motion.
There's nothing wrong with the Pedro dance.
My friend is one sweaty Peter.
That would make a cool lamp. What balls? Where the fuck is everybody?
Apparently there was a scheduled mortar attack, so everybody's inside the shop's office. I didn't know that,
They scheduled a mortar attack?
Like Korea, when they told us they're going to have a demonstration, now they're letting us know. Hey guys, we're going to mortar you, so we're giving you the opportunity to go hide.
I didn't get the RSVP on that one.
Yeah, apparently no one likes you.
Yeah, I know. Thompson's a dick. I'm gonna go videotape all those pussies hiding from the mortar that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, John. There's no mortar. The closest thing to movies you'll find around here. We used to shoot bows before everybody became gay. Ignorance reigns supreme. Nobody will have fun. Come through here. Between our two hangars, Hangar A, Hangar B, towards the flight line, which is oddly quiet today. Usually there's a lot of wop 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 going on. Let's see what the deal is. It's going to be ISU Quadcon Forest. Shit going on out here today. Couple of hawks in phase, shit hook in phase. Medevac out there getting work done. It's like they're doing their power on checks, checking all the subsystems in the helicopter before they do a run up and hover test, fly a few laps around the fob. And right there is an AGPU, auxiliary ground power unit. It's got a little jet engine inside of it. You fire it up, powers the hydraulics and the electricity for the helicopter, so you can test the steering and all that other crap. They're loud and obnoxious. There's no muffler on an AGPU. It's just a jet engine screaming. I like to put them right where you're going to walk the most, like on your way back from chow. Down there, you may remember, is our wall from '02 we painted. The unit's over here with us, if I can hold my hand steady. God damn it. Sun's bright, what can I say? 25th. Cold Steel, Lobos, 53rd Medevac, Big Guns. This is the original. Now there's like twice as many of us here. That's the measly little wall that 4th ID painted. See how many people they didn't have here. 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units. That one's sorry. They just straight copied the Harley Davidson thing. 4 units, 5 units, 6 whole units in theater at one time. That right there. That is the symbol of garbage. That's 404. They don't do maintenance very good. Yeah, it's a fly line. It's pretty quiet today. Usually it's a hustle and bustle and busyness. But we were supposed to get our asses mortared off here about half an hour ago, and it never happened, so I decided I was gonna go for a walk today. On a flight line, I don't have to wear a hat, which is always good. Yeah, I hadn't done anything in a while, so I decided to grab Bill's video camera and take a stroll. Show you our little pond here. So I like to call it the cesspool. It's always a good sign right there. When there is a drip pan submerged in water, that's not good. All contaminated now with oil from these fucking scamps, piece of shit little cranes we use, constantly fucking break down. Reek of diesel and gear oil all the time. It's the 3 little, call them clamshells, portable hangars. No, they're not very portable, they're bolted to the ground. But it's where the 1st Battalion and 4th Battalion do their online maintenance, their quick stuff. That one over there is full of fucking garbage ass civilians that don't know shit about aircraft. A bunch of TWA mechanics that signed a contract to come over here and work on helicopters without knowing what the fuck they were doing. And for the Iowa guys, see? Tractors. Use them all the time, pulling aircraft around. They're faster than mules. Pretty slow today. A little area. Bunch of Apache and Blackhawk blades sitting on their stands. That's where we banished most of the civilians to, our little annex hangar. So we don't got to deal with them. Pretty much assholes. Over there, it's the Iraqi side, over yonder. You can look, you can just see the main rotor hubs of their Hueys. Or what you call a teetering hub helicopter. Mom asked me once if rotor heads on the helicopter tilt or if the blades do. You can see the blade sagging there. It's an Apache. So we call a static rotor head, static mast rotor head. And over there, you can see all of the rotor heads of the 58s and the freaking Hueys. 2-bladed tilt rotor jobs. The whole head tilts instead of just the blades. So I told my mom no once. I guess the answer would depend on what kind of helicopter you're talking about. The Army doesn't use tilt or pivot head aircraft anymore. We use static mast, static head aircraft. They're a lot more stable in a hover. And they can do wicked shit like barrel rolls and flips. And I have yet to see a bird really do a full flip in flight. There's not much practicality for it. And It's hard to tell from here, but that is 1 mile of aircraft over there. It's a long flipping walk. Let's see if I can point down there. It's kind of like 140 degrees today, so I'm not walking down there. You can bite me, pal. Or wash carts for bird baths and so on and so forth. Pretty much just neglected equipment that never gets used, because there's no point to washing aircraft out here. Couple of crew chiefs over there doing what crew chiefs do best. Running their mouth. I guess that's a couple pilots. They're pretty good at running their mouth too. Commander, hear me say that. Fuck me up. He's a pilot. Right there, that's where the Russian birds they bought, Mi-7s. That's their version of the Chinook over there for the Iraqis. Big flying turds. Pretty much garbage. You take them out, they're still training the Iraqis, so they fly their helicopters a little bit every day. Do some laps, 3 or 4 laps, then they land. Usually the Air Force guys that fly with them look like they just saw the ghost of somebody. There's our new dust cover mods for the Blackhawks. Goofy looking. They close up and keep the dust out. New to us. Old tech for the Navy. We've been using them on that helicopter for years and years, because it keeps the salt out. Look into our hangar here. Our little Avengers cav patch up there. Just had a big old cool mural, but took it down before we left and they got lost. It's pretty sweet though. Another pilot running his mouth. Uniform doing a bunch of nothing. Civilians. What? Civilians. What? There's a big old hangar right here. Takes a while to walk down it. I don't walk slow. Rocket pods, missile hangars. Oh, we do with them when they come in. We just stack them in a corner and try to forget about them. Romeo's working. Notice the Romeos are all working on a different task. Each one's got his own job to do. Civilians like the monkey fuck stuff with 3 or 4 guys. Notice this bird is completely disassembled. That one is not, and they came in at the same time. And civilians get paid more. We'll figure that out. So our Black Hawk guys and our other Black Hawk guys, and they got nothing to do, so they're not here today. Hallway. It's me and Bill. Sophie painted our faces on the wall. It's not done yet. There's me. That's Bill. There's Bill's picture. Still working on him. But the whole thing, the armor's wagon. You can get the stars up there and stuff. My arms are a pain in the ass to get into. here. Air conditioning. So this is my arms room. You see the cage on the ceiling. It's like a full Monty thing. The whole joint is covered in a wrought iron steel cage to keep people from coming in who aren't supposed to come in through the sides of the walls, because Hajis don't know how to build a goddamn thing. Brick walls held together with mortar, mostly all sand, a little bit of concrete. But the door, guns. I gotta squeeze an entire battalion's worth of guns in here that aren't issued out. It's my confuser. It's the shop confuser. I'll show you my pit map. Link. It's my favorite picture of me and Ness. Let's see, wireless internet, I can pretty much always keep the messenger logged on. My wife's idle right now. Kind of bumming me out. But Bill's always logged on too. He's off work right now. And yeah, he's sleeping. He swears. But yeah, it's just me and him. I had to fire all my alternates because they sucked. They filled out paperwork incorrectly, and it doesn't sound like a big deal, except for that's kind of fucking the commander if somebody loses something, so they had to go. Took great pleasure in one of them being a sergeant who professed to be squared away. It was kind of cool. You're fucking fired, pal. But since there's only two of us, we got to be open 24 hours a day, which means we do 12-hour shifts and we don't get days off. Not really a big deal, I guess, because not much to do around here. Go down the room, play with the Xbox for a while before I get tired and fall asleep. I don't sleep much anyways. The one thing there is to do around here is bootleg DVDs. These guys get cameras, pretty good cameras like the one I got. They sit in the movie theater, make a copy of the movie, and then they burn it to DVD, and you buy it for $1. Some of them are actually DVD burns, which is kind of cool because you can burn it to your hard drive, put it on your external, take it home, and you get to your computer and make a DVD burn for it. Bam, it's in your library. You just don't have all the special features and crap like that. But yeah, this is pretty much what I do. It's why it's been such a long tour. A lot of sitting around, a lot of doing nothing, a lot of waiting for the wife to wake up on the internet and buzz me. Yep. Pretty much sucks. It's the worst tour ever. I'd rather be out getting shot at all the time. This is gay. Ready to go home. It's we're a month, almost month 11 already, and we still got 5 months to go, which blows.